Welcome to ComSpark. Today, we're here in Columbus, Ohio. My name is Max Aulakh, and I'm on the Executive Host Committee for ComSpark, and I will be your guest host today. Today, I'm here with Mike Fulton, AVP of IT Strategy and Innovation at Nationwide. Thank you, Mike, for joining us today.
Thanks for having me, Max.
You're welcome. So, tell us a little bit about yourself, your introduction, as well as your role at Nationwide.
So, as Max mentioned, I am in the IT Strategy and Innovation team at Nationwide. I head up technology innovation specifically, and our job on the technology innovation team is to look at new and emerging technologies, identify the new what's possibles that those technologies are creating, and then match those up with customer wants and needs to quickly build prototypes that we can put in front of customers and try out.
Okay, that sounds like a pretty cool, awesome job.
It's one of the best I've ever had.
Yeah, so tell me a little bit about what is Nationwide doing in order to prepare for the future, right? What are some of the innovations that you're leading and seeing out there in your organization?
So when we think about innovation at Nationwide, our objective is really to delight customers and meet their needs in ways they can't even imagine, right? And so when we think about that, technology has a really important role in that. We center our innovation approach around a model that looks at three different aspects: desirability, feasibility, and viability. Desirability really is all about what do customers want and need. Feasibility is, can we build it? And viability is, can we make money at it? And the perfect innovation for us achieves the perfect balance between all three of those in a way that again delights customers in ways they couldn't imagine. And so that's really what we're all about. And so as we look at some of the innovations that we've been able to be a part of over the last several months, I can talk to three.
Okay.
The first one I'll talk to is an innovation that we call Smart Miles.
Smart Miles.
Smart Miles.
Okay.
So Smart Miles is a telematics based solution that allows you to have a personalized risk assessment and a personalized rate for your auto insurance based on each individual car and how much you drive that car. Now, this is fairly unique in the industry. There are a number of organizations that provide some sort of usage-based insurance, but it typically is at an individual level, not at an automobile level. So we are able to get, leveraging technology, a little bit more granular than most of the products out in the market. So it allows us to really understand what are customers actually doing and provide them a policy that truly addresses the risk that they face.
The risk that they face as an individual, but also you
As an individual in that
the
specific automobile.
That's very interesting.
Yeah, it's a little bit different and we're kind of excited about it. And technology, telematics, or as more broadly known as IoT in today's day and age, is right at the center of that.
Awesome. And so you mentioned three, so what are the other two that you
Yes, thank you for that.
Yeah.
So the second one I'll mention is a product we're really excited about, an innovation we're really excited about called Nationwide Express. Nationwide Express is a new interface for agents and customers to interact with Nationwide and quote and bind insurance products.
Okay.
Historically, when people would engage with us, they would have to determine which product they were interested in, and they would have to fill out a fairly large set of information before we could provide them a specific quote that was custom fit for them. And then there were a couple more steps that they had to take before we could actually bind the policy and give them their insurance product. Well, with Nationwide Express, what we're able to do is to A, dramatically simplify that process by asking a much smaller set of questions.
Okay.
And B, we're able to actually provide in a single interface not just one insurance product, but all of the insurance products that we offer. Nationwide's fairly unique in that we do have an incredibly broad portfolio of insurance and protection products that we provide to members and potential members. And so being able to quickly offer them a combination of solutions that'll meet their needs is, again, fairly unique in the industry and something we're really, really excited about.
So Mike, if I understand it, sounds like a seamless, painless way for agents to get the products that they need access to through this unique interface, instead of more of a bureaucratic process that might be offered by other solution providers. So it sounds really neat. It sounds like minimal amount of questionnaires you need to get what you need, at least to get the quotes back so they can serve their customers.
Yeah, it is really painless, and I hate to throw a competitor under the bus, but you hear about some of our competitors that quote 15 minutes or less.
Sure.
Well, we're actually able to deliver it in 5 minutes or less.
Really? And when is this capability coming out?
It's already started to roll
Okay.
out.
Okay.
We're putting it in the hands of agents now, and then it'll be in the hands of consumers to take advantage of it nationwide.
Wow. So 5 minutes
very
or less.
soon. Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
Very quick, very easy, and again, it's the power of technology that really brings this to life. We're able to provide new, enhanced user interfaces. We're able to leverage APIs into new sources of information, so that we don't have to ask the customer things that we really should know about them, right? And so we're able to tap into other sources of information so that we can simplify their experience.
Awesome. So we got risk-adjusted, risk-enabled telematics. Then we've got the Express interface. So tell me about this last innovation that you're working on.
Yeah, so that first one was a digital product.
Yep.
The second one was the interface when you come to Nationwide. The third one I'm really, really excited about is we're starting to take Nationwide to you. And this is fun. We're working through 2 specific strategic partnerships with major corporations. Unfortunately, because they haven't launched by the time of this video, I can't mention them by name, but you'll probably recognize them when you start to see them in the market in commercials. But these 2 strategic partnerships, we're starting to go where the customer is at.
Okay.
We're taking Nationwide and embedding it into the customer journey, leveraging our interfaces, our APIs, so that in context, a customer can buy insurance when they're actually thinking about it, when they're purchasing a new product that we offer insurance about. And so it's a really, really exciting transformation in how we think about. We're really shifting ourselves to be where customers want us to be, rather than forcing customers to come to us.
Okay. So kind of creating more of a pull for the customers to experience what Nationwide is about, and then really just going to the customer, delivering that experience through some of these strategic partnerships that you mentioned. Awesome.
Yeah, I think when we think about innovation here at Nationwide, it's really doing those 3 different things. It's allowing us to dramatically simplify our engagement and our customer experience. It's allowing us to go where customers are rather than forcing customers to come to us.
Okay.
And the third I would highlight that we didn't really talk about a lot, but technology like IoT is really enabling us to completely rethink. It's allowing us to think of ourselves not so much as an insurance company, but as a protection company, where we can use data and technology to be more proactive and help protect people up front before something bad happens, rather than trying to simply make them whole after something bad happens with the insurance products that we have. So it's really changing our business and how we can be on your side in so many more interesting ways.
That's awesome. So this is the last question, but tell me, so you told me a little bit about the innovations going on that are happening in these 3 areas. Talk to me how that impacts your organization, the cultural change that's needed or that's already there, and then the impact that it's creating in the community on your customer side.
Yeah, so great question. From an organizational perspective, we're really trying to change the mindset at Nationwide for every single Nationwide employee. We're trying to help employees understand that we really need them to lead, innovate, and adapt.
Yep.
Right? It's a new world. The pace of change is dramatically increasing. We have to act and behave differently, and innovation is really a big part of that. And so we're working broadly across the organization to help folks understand that innovation is a team sport. Every single person nationwide needs to be a part of that conversation, and we're equipping our employees with training that will help them to do that. So one of the exercises that we're going through right now is we're actually creating an internal design thinking institute, which is helping us to educate all of our nationwide employees on some of those really significant innovation practices. So I think that's really important. From a customer and a community perspective, I think we already kind of touched on a lot of that. Innovation from a customer perspective is really about changing the conversation. We're, number one, we're no longer a risk company. We're no longer there to make you whole after something bad happens. We're there to help protect you from something bad happening. We're on your side. We're there with you together. We're using technology to find ways to be more proactive on that journey. So that's the first piece. The second piece is when you interact with us, we're leveraging innovation and technology to help us make that experience much more seamless, much easier, much quicker, and so that's a really important part of it. Historically, there was a lot of paper-based interaction in the insurance industry, and we're trying to shift that model so that all of the interaction really is digital. And allows folks to move very quickly through our process.
That's awesome. So from inside to outside, you have empathetic design, you're teaching teams how to leverage some of these advanced design concepts, and then literally taking that to the customers to change the experience, change the conversation, and how Nationwide is leading the innovation. Very cool. Thank you, Mike, for joining us today. You're welcome. For more information, please visit us at compspark.tech.